starting the live, we're gonna do some purple halo makeup. Not the best lighting, but it's fine. We're gonna use some Sunset Makeup Foundation. I think I'm gonna wear a little, I don't know, maybe less to start, we'll see. Just gonna get a brush. We're just gonna get the right brush out. Had it yesterday. And I moisturized before, just so everyone knows. If you want to do the same, give it some time to sink in. Okay, we're just gonna use a different brush then, because I don't know where that one went. Been liking it though, so I'm kind of disappointed. Look for 2 more seconds. I threw it somewhere weird. Okay, no, we'll just get into it. So I'll just take this brush, dense brush, tap the product through it a little bit, make it a little bit more even. And then I'll just start lightly moving it around the face. Just like slowly building up the coverage. And then we'll get started with the eyeshadow part. Thinking of doing like a halo, maybe cut crease, I don't know. We can see. Hey, thanks for joining. Just getting started. And then I'm gonna make sure to take it down the neck a little bit. Do the same on the other side. I wish my lighting was a bit more consistent, but it depends. Sometimes I can do it in like 10-15 minutes. Other times it's like 2 hours. It kind of depends. When I do lives, it takes a little longer because I'm talking and I'm not like completely focused. Yeah. But I would say my typical routine maybe is like 45 minutes. But I don't really wear makeup daily. I do it more for fun. I mean, you can do it daily for fun, but I don't. I like to do kind of funkier looks usually, so maybe a little bit more foundation actually. I like the brush I used yesterday more, so I'll use that one next time. It also just looks a little different because the lighting is not great, like I mentioned. So, and then I'll do a little bit like blush and contouring, but I'm from Canada. Okay, I'm actually gonna wet a sponge. And usually I'm too lazy to wet the sponge, but I think today we'll do it because I want a bit more of a dewy look. So I'm just gonna like wring the water out. Kind of nasty, but it's good to do it. Hey, thanks for joining. Let that kind of air out. I like it to be like a little damp, not too wet, so we're gonna just like put it to the side for a second. Thank you, and we're gonna give this like a 1-over, but I do want more concealer on, so we're gonna do that. I think I'm gonna use this Cheekbone Beauty one. It's a little lighter. It's more like a foundation stick, but I'm gonna use it as a concealer. And I will put that like my under eye. I like to go a little lower with it than like here. Something like that. And that's just fun with the cream stick. You just need to set it more because it kind of slides around a little. I'm also very tired today. And I'll do it anywhere I get redness, which is also around my nose. Something like that. What time is it? The daytime. I don't know. I'll blend this out with the sponge because, I don't know, we're good now with it. So just a light tap everywhere. Really push it into the skin. Sometimes with the brushes it kind of hangs on the fine hairs of your face. At least for me. And then I'll blend this out. And set, and then we'll do the fun blush and all that. And then the most favorite part, which is the eyeshadow. Okay. Keep blending it out. Okay. I'll probably do a little bit more blending in a second, but I'm gonna put some liquid blush on now. I actually don't think I own any real liquid blushes. I just use lipsticks. So today I'm just gonna use maybe some of this lipstick to try. Wait, I'm just gonna really quick put concealer because it's bothering me. Because when I've got like angry acnes, I like the foundation to kind of sit on it for a second. Yeah, that's a little trick. I put this on the back of my hand today. And I like to go in with my hand because it kind of warms the product for you. It helps blend into the foundation better, even once it's a little set. And I'll just kind of throw this everywhere. It just keeps it natural. And I'll do the same on the other side here. And I'll go a little bit on the nose. And maybe on the chin. And I'll now start setting the face. I'm going to use this Kimchi Beauty setting powder, Puff Puff Pass. This is in the yellow tone, like banana shade. Usually I'd use the translucent or the white tone one, but I accidentally bought this one, so we're using it. I always blend out my concealer one more time before I set, so we are gonna do that. So I like to get the powder puff ready. One of my friends actually is getting me into the more triangle shape to be a bit more precise. I used to like the round ones, I'm gonna use both, but I don't know. Just really gets into the corner better. And I'm really trying to set like this crease in my eye, which just means that the powder prevents the product from sitting in the crease. It won't get rid of your crease because that's your face. So you have to be realistic about it. And really push the product in. And we're gonna powder the rest of the face quickly with just whatever excess is left. This time I'll use a round powder puff because I just have these like giant ones that come with the powder. So I'll just try to powder down all this shine. I'm a little greasy, so the shine will kind of come back a little bit, but that's the level I want it to be at. And this will also help when we're doing powders. It won't like get stuck on the wet foundation. So it's gonna give us a little bit of a base to work with. And I'll probably go in with a little extra around like here before we end because I'm just a little greasy there. But you should customize that to your own face features, I would say. Okay, what am I doing? Brows maybe? I don't do too much for brows. I kind of relatively thick natural brows. They could be more precise, but I find when they're too precise, I look a little crazy. So I kind of like them to be on the natural end of the shaping and precision, but totally up to you. I'm gonna take this brow pen or pencil. I just like to slightly extend the bottom and I push it like into the brow. And then I take the sponge again and kind of fill it back in. I don't know why. I don't even think it looks that good, but I've just been doing it. We'll see. And then I also go under at the kind of end of the brow. But I don't really like to do too much other than that. Something like that maybe. I think it's a little bit more noticeable like in person. You're better at noticing people's faces than you think. Probably because of evolution is my guess, but I don't know. I feel like it's easy to see the smaller details. And I have a brow gel I'll use later, but I didn't bring it with me. But anyways, that's fine there. And then we're gonna take maybe a little bit of, a tiny bit of coral blush, but I may go over it with some peach blush because I don't know what the eyeshadow is gonna look like yet. I think that's pretty cute. Okay. Let's do some eyeshadow. I may go back to the face a little bit, but we'll see.
I'm talking too much, so let me start to zoom. What time it is? Yeah, okay, I need to zoom. I'm actually gonna start with some black eye pencil. I kind of want it to blend in as we go a little, make it a bit smokier. Where'd my sharpener go? Here. This is the Cheekbone Beauty pencil. I think this is like my third one. I like this pencil. So I'm gonna go in, I like to line here and then here, so leaving kind of the middle blank. This one though, I always stab myself, so let me focus. You kind of blink into it as well. Okay. That's good. And then I'll do the outside. Kind of close your eyes if you want. You can like see like just the difference that made. I think that's good. Hi, I'm right now in Toronto and we're in the middle of the makeup look. Getting into the fun part, which is the eyeshadow. Okay. Let's do some eyeshadow now. And we're gonna start with blue. Even though it's a purple look, it's gonna be like the undertone. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. Yeah, this will be good. I haven't used this brush yet. I'm just gonna use this like blue pigment. And we're just gonna start buffing it into the outer corner. I'm hoping it looks purpley gray because it will be a nice shadow. Okay, awesome. And I just kind of slowly, using mostly circular motions, kind of pulling it up. But I'm not being super precise, like this will be a blending shade so you can go a little crazier with it. Then I'll also throw some in the inner corner. Don't be afraid to kind of like build up at that part. Kind of lift it a little bit. And then a little bit more. Okay. We'll just do the other eye. Slowly buffing it out. Okay. And then I'm going to take some purple eyeshadow. I'm going to take a cool toned one. So that would be like a blue tone one. So like this is a blue tone purple. This is like a warm tone, red toned purple. You can see the difference. I'm going for a blue toned one. And we're just going to kind of just repeat the motions we just did. But now building up the purple. Okay. Just building up that purple. I'm gonna like redefine the highlight later anyways, so you don't have to be like the most precise. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit of creamier products, more neutral toned. I'm actually gonna take a different brush, maybe let's do this brush. It's a little bit smaller, more dense. I'm gonna go in with this. It's like more of a cream brown gray color, and I'm just gonna try to deepen the edges a little bit. I don't know if I really did anything. What the hell is that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry, no, I'm definitely locked in on the look right now. We are really kind of making the shape now. Okay. And I'm now going to go in. I like to kind of flatten it with my hand and then kind of like pull it. And kind of just like keep pulling that line up, and it will kind of just like look like eyeliner by the end. I'll do that on the other side as well. Something like that.
What do we think? I don't know if it's purple enough. It's a little dark now because I haven't highlighted it, but do you think it's purple enough? I do want it to be like a little bit on the fairy side of things. Anyways, maybe I'll just dust it with a bit of purple and then we'll go in with like shaping the cut crease. Just with the fluffy brush. Okay, now we're gonna start with the cut crease, which is very fun. I'm gonna take some white concealer on the back of my hand. And I'm gonna take a concealer brush. It's got a bit of foundation in it, but I'm not gonna really worry too much about it. Take a mirror. And then I try to go like where my pupil is. And then we'll blend that out in a second. Okay. We might use this to highlight more later, so I'm gonna save it. Ooh, don't drop the brush. And we're going to just blend it out with the hand lightly. Kind of pulling it into the eyeshadow, just really lightly. And then we'll go in with the glitter. Like that's just with the concealer. Okay, let's do some glitter. I think we're gonna take this Kimchi Beauty one, so it's really like iridescent. See what the shade name is. Pearl Gone Wild. It's like super, super shiny. Ooh, I like this song. 1 second. Okay. I'll just kind of show you on the back of my hand. It's like a really nice glitter. So I'm gonna take it. Glitters always do best when you use your hand. I don't know why. So you can just kind of apply it right in the center there. And you can pull it up. Okay, and then you can take a semi-clean hand and kind of blend out the edges. We want most pigment to be in the center. We're gonna do the same under here now.
And I may use a brush this time just because I find my under eye can be a little sensitive. So use a more precise brush like this. And we're gonna throw that like there. Hey, thanks for joining. Oh, thank you. Just doing a makeup live. And we'll kind of a lot of fallout. I'll just kind of go in with some powder after or something. But I want most of it to be right in the center. Yeah, okay. And then I'll take a little bit of, where did it go? Yeah, then we'll take a little bit of the darker eyeshadow we used earlier. And we're just gonna, again, go in with our darks. Okay, cool. Let's do some mascara, see how it looks. We may make some adjustments, but so far, I think this is cute. Yuck. That water bottle. You know those ones that never quite work right? But I won't throw it out either. Sometimes it's just how it goes. So I'm going to just do a couple layers of mascara. Something like that maybe. I may do another layer before we move on, and I need to figure out what I want to do for our lipstick as well. Okay. I also never contoured. Maybe we'll do a quick contour. So taking a dense flat brush, I'm just gonna add like a little line here. And we'll blend it in. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for joining today. Okay, and we'll blend that out a little bit. Okay, I may do another blush shade as well. Okay. I need a different song. Hold on. Let's do, okay. Maybe just a little bit more blush right in the center. And okay. I'm gonna line my lips today. Okay, maybe one more coat of mascara. And I may highlight my brow bone actually really quickly. If I can find that concealer brush. Okay, cool. New brush, new brush. It's fine. Okay. We'll just use this one. It's for brows anyways. Just gonna add a tiny bit of white. Just so the brow looks a little bit more distinct from the whole look. Okay. We're getting there. Then like one more coat of mascara. Okay. I think that's pretty cute. Maybe this one could be a little bit better blended. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. I did put a little too much down here, so I'm going to throw, I'll see if, I don't think I have enough product on my sponge, but we'll see. Or else I'll get some more concealer. Yeah, okay, concealer needed. The issue is the glitter is something that's very on, so I'm just gonna hit it with some matte powder and hope that does like enough. I don't mind some shine though, still. And that actually reminded me I never did my face highlights, so we'll do that quickly as well. Okay, let's use let's try, I have this gold shade. So I'm just gonna take that on a fluffy brush. Okay. Okay, I think we're done. Unless I'm forgetting something. I think we got everything though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think this is it. I don't have setting spray anymore, so yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if there's another look idea. I'd love to do it. Yeah, let me not make this too long. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Fun day. Looking forward to the next look, whatever that is. And I don't know when the next live will be, but it will be sometime soon though. So if you want to check that out, definitely subscribe. And yeah, see you guys